Let's see how it looks now. Okay, so let's see where we are. I'll refresh the page. So this is the listing page. This listing page is done. So here you see the live query is displayed. So let's delete this text of the live query. So everybody should have the copy of my website 3 so that you can do things quickly now. So here what I will do, I'll just return null because I don't want to display anything. This component is only for the subscription, and so we don't want to show anything to the user. See, now live query is gone. Okay, so when I click anything, I go to detail page. So we'll start working on detail page. So first thing I want to see whether I'm logged in or not. So this is the one variable which I have. We have to keep track of many variables. So one of the variable is logged in. I'm just checking which variables I need to see. Next is admin. Okay. Both are under site reducer. Okay, let's see the site reducer. One is logged in, another one is admin. Next thing which I need to know is, okay, in the campaign reducer, so let's see what else we need. So on the detail page, I have this detailed record. I also want to know whether the current user, the one who is logged in, is admin of this campaign or not. Okay, so I need to, so for the campaign reducer component, I have one of the thing I need detail, which already I have. Also one thing I need to put is campaign admin. Is campaign admin means the person who created this campaign. I want to see that. And this admin is the site admin, that is me, because I own this website. So this is the admin. So how can I get the is admin? I can get is admin by the roles table. Let's go to the roles table. Where is the roles table? Okay, let's go. Yeah. In the role table for the administrator, I will see which are the users, and if my name is there, then that means I am the admin of the website. So that is what I am going to check, and I will update in the this part, site admin is admin part. Okay, so that is what I am trying to do it. So this part still I am not getting it. I need to fix this part. Let me see who is logged in, NK. So since this NK inside this table, that means this NK is admin. So I want to update this part, that NK is admin of the website. So I'll make this true or false whether the user is admin or not. So let's try to do this part now. Okay, let me check how we can do that. Okay, so we will go to the, since this will be available for all the websites, so I need to put that in the site folder under the utilities. So I'll go to the site reducer. I have is admin equal to false, and I have taken care of this site admin here. Whatever is coming, I update this as admin and process admin. Let's see if I have this in the action. In the action we have this site is admin. value is coming as this value. Okay, let's see if I have called this function. Okay, so I have not called this. Okay, this is the correct. Okay, so I have not called this function anywhere, but I don't need to call it because I will be dispatching directly is admin to. Okay, so let's go and put it that way. So I'll go to the routing 3. Since some of the process I put in the routing 3 and this is related to the site admin, so I'll be putting this here in this page. I'm calling this site user, and below site user we have to put this check if user is site admin. I will also change little bit this site admin by saying action.payload. Okay, process is true, right? Action, whatever value comes here, we make it true or false. Okay, I will not change it here. Okay, let it forget it. So here I will call this. Here I will put the logic if user is site admin or not. First thing I will check if user is not logged in. If not parse dot user dot current. That means if user is not logged in, then what should I pass? Whether I should pass true or false. Whether I should pass true or false. This one payload will be true or false. If I am not logged in, then what should I pass? False. Correct. Rakesh is correct. False. Why? Because that means I cannot be admin. If I'm not logged in, how will I know that I'm admin or not? Okay. Now, else, if I'm logged in, then I will go and I will see whether I'm admin or not. Okay. So we need to create one function to check if I'm admin or not. Let's see if I have created anything in the roles. So few days back, we created this is admin function. We pass the user. What it does, it queries the roles table with the name of administrator. And once if we don't get the role, then we return immediately false. That means he's not admin. Then I go to relation in the roles table for the users column. So here is the users column. In the role, here is the users column. So we are going to the role table, and inside the users column, I query the users column and I see if object ID is the current user or not. If we get some information, then we return true. That means the user is there in the relation table. Otherwise, I return false. So I will call this function here in the routing. So I'll import is admin from. So I have to go to utilities, utils, and inside utils roles. Okay, so I will get this as admin, and here I will check the value of what value is coming for is admin. Constant is check equal to is admin. I will pass the current user. Let me check what is the check value. I refresh it. So here check is the one. So if check is showing the promise, that means I need to call with await, or I need to, since this is a promise and I don't have the async function, so another option is I will put this inside the dot then. Whenever you don't have async function, you can use dot then dot catch for the promise, and both have arrow function inside it. This will be error. Okay, and here I will say check is coming here. Let's do console.log of check. Let's refresh it and see. Okay, now check is showing is admin equal to true. Okay, so here I'm getting check admin is true. And if I see the reducer in the site reducer, I will see I have not passed it here, but at least I'm getting check admin is true. Now I will call this reducer so that it should update this part. So let's call that one. So like we have this part, I will put here with the value of check. So I'm calling store.dispatch with the type of site is admin, payload is check. Let's refresh it. So here you will see I'm getting is admin equal to true and processed admin equal to true. Process means I process the call to the admin. Okay, so because I don't know whether I processed it or not. So process means I am done with the calling the query to this table to know whether he is admin or not. And is admin equal to true. Is admin can be false, but processed admin will always be true. Process admin means I query the table, I get the result. That is what I am saying. But is admin will give whether the user is admin or not. So this completes one task, that on this page we should know whether the user is admin or not. If he is the admin, I will give extra rights to him that he can do anything. And if he is the owner of this campaign, then also he will get same rights as the is admin. So the owner of the campaign or is admin, both will get the same rights to do this some edit stuff. But is admin can get still more power. Maybe let's say the current campaign owner, he wants to do something, but site admin does not want to do something, then we should give little more powers to admin because he's the admin of the website. That's what we are going to do. Like in Facebook, you can be the group owner, but ultimate powers are in the hands of the Facebook. They can do whatever they want. But as a group owner, you can manage the group. That's the same thing we are going to achieve. Now, before I go further, I told you I will give you the code. You have to just copy paste it. So open the routing3.jsx. There is a line store.dispatch. After that, you have to put this code. I will give you in the chat, Telegram chat. You can copy from there. I'll give you 1 minute to copy and paste that appropriate file. Till you copy and paste, any question in this part? So in this role.js, I have this is admin function which will go to the roles table and which will check if the user is there or not. Okay. So now I want you to write another function similar to this function. Let me show you what it means. I will put some structure in that function. And I will name is campaign admin. Here I will pass the ID of the campaign and I will pass the user who is logged in. And now you have to do this task and give me the function. This function should be similar to this function. Only thing the difference will be here we are taking this administrator name equal to administrator, but here I will take the name which is given in the database. So for each campaign we have the name campaign underscore ID. So I will pass only ID here to concatenate both the things, campaign underscore ID, and you have to create similar kind of function which we have. This similar here in this is campaign. So only change will be here you see the administrator is there, right? Here you will see the administrator is there, but here you have to build the name by concatenating campaign underscore ID and try to do same thing. Okay, so I will give you this structure, empty structure in the React chat group. I will give you 2 minutes to finish the similar kind of function as this one here, so that I should know whether the user is campaign admin or not. Because if he is a campaign admin, he will get special rights to do something. Okay, that's why I want you to do this part. Okay, your time starts now. You have 2 minutes to complete it. So in creating this function, you don't need the router. You just need to create the function. We are not using router 6. In the routing, we are using 5.3. We will migrate to 6 after few weeks. Though I created is campaign admin in the roles file, I don't intend to put in the roles file. So once this function is done, I will move it to some other place because this is specifically tied to the campaign. So I don't want to really put in the roles one. In the roles one, only things I will put which is generalized to whole website, which can be used by multiple websites. So if campaign admin is only tied to the website 3, so I will be moving this to some other place once it is done. Is it done? It's similar to this one. Only thing you need to concentrate on the role name. Okay, so 2 minutes are over. Since you have not done it, I will do it and then you can follow it. Okay, so the thing is that we need to, okay, one more thing we will take care of it here. If user is not there, then we return false. So we'll check if no user, say if no user is passed, return false. Okay, so we'll check this one here. Similarly, I will check here also if no user, return false, or if there is no ID, return false. Next thing what we have to do, okay, next thing what we have to do, we have to copy same thing here. And here, instead of this administrator name, I need to use the name which is given in the database one, like this one. Okay, so I will delete this administrator part, put a backtick, and campaign underscore will be common. Only thing the ID part will be changed. So I'll put $ID. So the name will be $ID, and then I will check if that user has relationship is present in this relationship. If he is present in the relationship of this campaign, that means he is the owner of the campaign. The rest everything will remain same. So the only thing is I don't want in the roles one. I will delete it from the roles one, and I will go into the website 3 Redux, and in the action I will put it there. Okay, so where I'm putting campaign action, because this is specifically tied to campaign action. So only change here I will do is I need to wrap with the get dispatch. So what I will do, I will create as admin. I will remove the thing from here, and I will put async before the dispatch, and let's wrap it here. Okay, so I'm putting whole function here in the is campaign action. Only thing I'm using dispatch here, and is campaign admin is same. Let's change the function name to is underscore campaign underscore admin. Okay, I'm just changing the name of the function. Now once we get the return, we will not return now because we have to dispatch it like we are dispatching here. So what is the dispatch we have to call? I will check in the campaign reducer. Okay, in the campaign reducer, I will create one more key value pair is campaign admin. Initially, it will be false. I will create one break statement campaign admin. Okay, so in the campaign admin, I will make is campaign admin equal to action.payload. Okay, so we will see is campaign equal to action.payload, whatever payload is coming. So when I go to the campaign action, now I will dispatch with campaign admin. Okay, so if not user is there, then if not user is there or not ID is there, instead of returning, we have to dispatch it. Dispatch campaign admin equal to false. So if user is not there or ID is not there, I will dispatch the campaign admin equal to false. So there's no need to return false because we are now dealing with directly the dispatch part. So if not role is there, I will dispatch false. If user info is there, then I will dispatch true. And in the end, if nothing is there, okay, and here in the error part, I will dispatch false because nothing is there. I will also put here, or I'll take it from here, error part. I will put outside the error part dispatch equal to false. But whenever I get some dispatch, I will return it there only so that it should not go to the next line of the code. So if I get the user info, I don't want to go down. I should dispatch it and I will return it here only. Similarly, here, once I dispatch it, I don't want to go down, so I will return it. I don't need to return true or false because true or false is taken care of by this dispatch. Here also I will return it. Why I will return here? Because I don't want to go down if we don't get this one. Here, if I'm getting the user info, I'll just dispatch true. I don't need to go down. Okay, let's see if it is working. Okay, before I see it is working, I will give you this function. You have to put in the campaign action. Just put it here. And if there is some edit, if it is not working, I will give you the update version soon. And if it is working, then it's fine. So if problem will come then I will tell you to fix it. And also I will give you this is admin part in the reducer. We have to create one variable. I will give in the chat, and we have to create one switch statement. Okay, that's all for the is campaign admin. You have 1 minute to copy the code from the React group, Telegram group to your code. You have to copy it now. Otherwise, you will think, okay, just you will listen, then you will be lost. Though I know you're not typing now, but at least you know what you are putting and where. Okay, is anyone having problem in my voice? Is it clear or no? Sonu Singh is not able to hear me properly. Okay, Sonu Singh, can you maybe you can log out, log in back. Sometimes this fixes the problem. You open the campaign action, put it anywhere. I just put in the end, but you can put it anywhere. Okay. Now we will use this function. Hope you have put it in the appropriate files. Now we will use this function. So when I have to call this function, I have to call this function when I'm on the detail page. So this is my detail page where right now I just show nothing. Let's put some detail. Okay, let's see how it looks. So right now detail page is there. So here when the page will load or whenever we are here inside this detail page, we have to call this function to know whether the user is admin or not. So what I will do in the campaign action, we are calling one function get campaign. I will call another function is campaign admin, and I will put that in the actions as handle campaign admin, and I'll call this function here. Then this function I will call on the detail page. So I am calling this here. I will just see what details are coming. Console.log. I'll just check the detail part. Now this handle campaign has to be called in another use effect. So I will create another use effect. And in this use effect, so everything, if this is a new thing, new concern, create a new use effect. Don't put inside this one. So inside this use effect, I will call is handle campaign admin. Now what things I have to pass? I have to pass the ID. And what other thing I have to pass? I have to pass whether user is logged in or not, or whether the user, what is the user info. So I will also import parse from parse. So one thing I need to pass the ID, and the second thing is I have to pass the user, which is here, this user, the logged in user. So I'll say parse dot user dot current. So once I write in, there will be dependency thing which I need to solve. So one is the handle campaign admin. I will put it here. Next is the ID. Okay, I have to put two things. Now I will check whether this is calling properly and I am getting admin of the website or not, or campaign or not. Let's check that one. So see, this campaign admin is called with the value of false. That means somehow I am not the admin. Okay, let's see what we are getting here. So I'm getting is campaign admin false. Now I have to see why. Let's see who is the admin of this website. If this campaign if I open, this is the XJVH. So this is the XJFVH, this one, and I'm not the user admin of this campaign, and that is the reason I am getting this false. Let's try to go to another campaign to see whether it's working. Okay, for this I am the campaign admin. Let's try to use this ID. So if I go to this ID, okay, campaign admin is called with the value of true because I am the campaign admin. And here I'm seeing campaign admin is giving true. Okay, so that is what I want to know, whether I'm campaign admin or not. I will also see detail. What are the details for this website? Let's see detail. I'm getting detail undefined. Why I'm getting detail undefined? Okay, I'm not getting details. Somehow there's a problem. I get IP, role, user location, campaign with payload of object ID. Okay, maybe this is not approved or what. Let's check the campaign for this. I'm not getting results. Somehow it's a problem. Let's see what is the problem. I need approved equal to 1. Okay, I'm calling this one. Let's see this one. Okay, this one is not there even. Let's try to go back and see. Okay, here I'm getting the detail. That one was deleted. Though I deleted the campaign, I did not delete from the roles table. That is the reason I was getting empty. So now I'm getting the detail also. Okay, I'm getting detail. So this looks good. You're getting the detail. So before I go further, you need to call this handle campaign admin. So I'll give you this whole file, detail file. You can replace it with your file. Okay, it is in the chat. Okay, so we have taken care of campaign admin. We have taken care of the detail, getting the detail. Okay, now we'll try to work on detail page. Okay. Okay, let's work on the detail page. Okay, first thing what we want the header. Okay, header of the detail page. So let's build the header. Okay, so to build the header, what should I do? Okay, so I will create one file called as new file, detail header.jsx. So this is my detail header. I will call this detail header here. And I will import detail header here. Okay, let's see now how it looks. Okay, I got the detail header now here. Let's try to make the detail header now. Okay, so here in the detail header, so I'm putting the elements randomly as I like. You are free to change it whenever you want. After you copy my thing, and then if you want to change something, you can change whatever you like. So inside this div tag, so I have one div tag, and then I create one div tag here. Okay. So inside div tag, let's create the h3 tag. Inside h3 tag, I will show the detail name. So we are calling detail header from the detail page, detail.jsx. And here I have the detail information which I can directly pass it here. So I can say detail equal to detail. And here I will retrieve the detail here. And if detail is not there, I don't want to show this header part. So here I will say if not detail, return null. That means if detail value is nothing, I don't want to go down and show something. And always remember, we have to wrap this with the react.memo. Okay, here I will show something. What I want to show, the title of the campaign. So how will you retrieve the title of the campaign? Can anyone tell me? I have this detail information from the parse server. I just want to show the title. So right now I have this detail information. I want to get the title, that is this one. Get title. Get is right. Get title. Okay, so let's write on that one. So here I have to display detail.get title. So this is something the parse specific course syntax. If you are dealing with the MySQL or MongoDB, the format will change, but the idea will remain same. Some detail will come, you have to display that detail. Let me see if it is what. So I am getting this title as test one. I will also want here, see, initially I created the campaign with the title and description. I don't want to show description here on the page because that description, whenever someone wants to read the description, they can read. So here I will create some text. On clicking the text, a model will be opened and I will show the detail there. So what I will do here, I will create one tag. You can create any tag. I'll just use small tag. And here I will say show detail, show description. Okay, so whatever description you have put while creating the campaign, I want to display here. When someone will click this description, I want to show it that one. So I will fill the model in some time. When someone click this, model will come here. Now this div tag is one div tag, and there will be another div tag which I will put it here. Okay, this will be right side. Okay, so now we have this one div tag and there is second div tag right side. I want to put this div tag left side and this div tag right side. Can anyone suggest me what should I do to do that? How can I move this left side and this right side? Okay, okay, adjust content. Display flex. Yeah, right. So we have to put display flex. So where will you put display flex? Here one number, or here two number, or here three number? I gave you three number. Where should you put flex? On the one number, or two number, or three number? First one, correct. It should be first one, that this one number. So here I will put style sheet, and I will say display equal to flex. And if I want to wrap to another line, I will say flex wrap equal to wrap. And third thing which I will say justify contained. Since I want one on the left side, one on the right side, I will say space between. Then one will go on the left side, one will go on the right side. Let's refresh it. So you will see this one is on the left side and this is on the right side. Okay, so now let's try to put something on the right side. So we need to put some buttons from the material UI, but this pattern will remain same, that there will be div tag and then there will be h3 tag. So let's put h3 tag here also. Right side. If I don't put h3 tag, then margins will be different of both the div and they will not be aligned. Now if I put h3, both are on the same level and we can do that. And we need to take the button. Which button we have to take? It's up to you. You want to take this button, this button, this button. I feel that this one I like for this purpose. I like this button. So I'll be taking this button. So to take this button, I have to copy the first line. Okay, so here I will put one button. I need to import button also, right? So let's import a button. Now what will be the text for here? Here I will say edit. That means I want to edit the campaign. So one button I will put as edit the campaign. Another button which I want is delete the campaign. Since I created this campaign, tomorrow I don't want this campaign, I want to delete this campaign, I will use this delete button to delete it. And this both should be visible to the campaign admin or the admin of the website. That we will put the condition later, but I'm just letting you know these two people have the access to these two buttons. Okay, let's try to put few more buttons. If I want to join the campaign, let's say I am in the campaign, I want to join the campaign. Okay, so I will click this button, join. And if I have already joined the campaign, I want to unjoin it. So I will say unjoin the campaign. So there will be four buttons here on the page. One will be the edit, delete, join, and unjoin. So on the right side we see four buttons. On the left side we see the title and there is a show description. Now we will put some conditions for this button to be visible. Who can see that, who cannot see that button. The things we will put. But here I want to give some styling to this description. Okay, so let's try to give the styling to this description. So let me open this text. I'll inspect and I will give the styling here, then I will copy there. So maybe I will say font weight equal to normal, though it is normal, but okay, it's saying it's not taking. Font weight will come like this. Then I will say font size, whatever size I want to put. Maybe I will experiment 12 pixel. Okay. Whatever you want, you can change. Let's display. Right now it's small as inline. Let's put display as block. Though it will not change anything right now. Let's put margin left to 25 pixel. Okay, so it will move a little bit right, and margin top I'll put 10 pixel. Okay, not doing anything major. Cursor equal to pointer. Okay, so I put this one. How about margin top? I reduce it little bit. I want to move a little bit up. Okay, edit margin top minus 15. So right now I just put this randomly, but when we build the whole campaign, I may change the readings if I don't like this one. Okay, right now I'll take this one. So there is a website where I can put on the left side CSS. It will give me JSX code. Okay, I put CSS here. I will get JSX code, which I will paste it on my page. I'll just say on the small, I'll give style equal to this style. So what this site does, it takes the normal CSS and convert into the JSX style. So I cannot do, I don't want to do manually. So it is something I'm doing there. Okay. So let me refresh it now. Right. So when I click this description, I want to show the model. So let's go and see the model, how to call the model on the page. So let's try to implement the model. Okay. So I click model, this model is opening, right? So we need to do this one. Clicking on this button, let's copy this code, okay? Copy model. I can create separate file also for this model purpose. Let me put it here, and then if I don't like it, I will move it to some other file. But right now, since this header is very small file, so putting model here is okay. Otherwise, I would have done it initially only with this one. Let's take this styling. Whatever they have given. And let's take this open part and put it here. Okay, so let's create this open part. I will create these two functions. Instead of this button, I already have this description part. So on click of the description part, I will make this handle open equal to true. So here only in the small, I will make on click equal to, okay, let's handle open. So when someone click this description, I will call this open function, which will set this open to true, and then we'll show the model based on that one. Now let's put this model. I will go at the extreme bottom of this div tag here. I will put the model. I need box also, typography also. Let's import the box. Then it's the typography. Let's import the typography. Okay, what else? Right now I not put anything inside it. I'm just checking if model is working or not. Okay, so I put the model, everything. Let's test it now. Refresh the page. Okay, when I click show description, I'm getting this model. Okay, let's try to now make it customized as per our code. Okay, so what we want to pass in this one, we want to pass a description, and description is HTML format. Okay, so we need to take care of, we need to call render HTML, if you remember. So from the detail header, what I will call import render HTML from React render HTML. Also, I need to call, if you remember, we created replace text for the description. Because this is the text area, we created one utility, this replace text. Okay, let's call this replace text also here on the page. Let me search where we have this embedded in this.3. Okay. So let's call this replace text. 1 second, hold on. Okay, so let's import that also, replace text. Import replace text from let's go to that file. Utils and utils. Okay, so we have two things here. We will call both the things in the description to show the description. So in the model, okay, let's show it here in the div tag. Okay, I'll show directly in the div tag. Okay, okay, let's show in the div tag. Let me call this 1 second. Let me see what should we put. Okay, so in the description I will say detail.get description. This is the description which I am getting from the database. I will wrap this description with replace text. First wrap replace text, and then I will replace it with I will wrap it with the render HTML, and I will delete all this typography, and I will delete typography also here. Okay, let's see how it looks now. I refresh it. Okay, I'm getting test one because description is also test one. Let's go to another campaign. Okay, so here I'm getting video also. If I do edit of this one, let's see if we can edit. Okay, let's put some more thing. I want to see how it looks if it is the text is bigger, whether I need to fix the model or something like that. That's why I'm editing it. Okay, so now when I edit it, this model is becoming too big, so I don't want this so big. So I will fix the model so that it should not be so big. That's why I put bigger content. Okay, let's go into the code and see. Okay, so we have this style. Let's fix this style. Instead of width 400, let's make this to 500. PG color is okay. This one is okay. Let's put the max height of 500. Okay, and if it is more than that, I will put overflow. Overflow means if the content is more than 500, then overflow will be auto. So it will automatically scroll. That's the reason we are putting overflow equal to auto. Auto means it will scroll. So if it is less than 500, then fine. If it is more than 500, then the content will scroll. That's the reason I put these two lines. Okay, now refresh it. Let's check that one. Okay, now we have 500 pixel height and we can scroll. If I click anywhere, it goes away. We can give some cross also here so that user can click cross and this will go away. Maybe we will add this sometime later, not now. Okay, so this is fine, and we have edit, delete, join, unjoin. That is fine. Okay, so that's all for today. We will give tomorrow on Friday, because tomorrow we will do data structure. On Friday we will, we will see if he's the admin or campaign admin, then I will show edit and delete. Otherwise I will hide it. If I am joined, I will show only unjoin icon. If I'm not joined, I will show join icon, join text. And if I'm the admin, I don't want to see join or unjoin, because admin cannot join or unjoin because he's the admin. He can delete it or he can edit it. He cannot join, unjoin. He's already joined to the campaign and he cannot unjoin it. Okay, that's all for today. Let me give you the file. You can copy, and so this is the detail header. I will first give detail header in the chat. And this reducer is done detail, and from detail you need to just pass the detail header like this. Okay, that's all for today.